I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. I said this was gonna go down because the frustrations are starting to show. I remember when Netflix basically came out and said, the Joe and Jada show, yeah, Breakfast Club, they coming on over. Everybody's going to Netflix. See, I've talked to some very important people, and to be honest, these guys are being buried. Yeah, and the frustrations are starting to come out because the man himself, Charlamagne Tha God, he's letting it be known. Click on our Breakfast Club, y'all. Click on what we got. He's basically begging at this point. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, I need your help. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. Make sure you smash that like button. Hype this video up. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. I ain't gonna hold you. I spoke to some very important people behind the scenes, and this was adamant. I knew this was going to happen because at the end of the day, you can't make people go look at something that they actually are paying for. You heard? Yeah. Are you going to pay for the Breakfast Club? Are you going to pay for Joe and Jada? Look, at the end of the day, when these dudes signed these enormous deals and went to Netflix and everybody was ramping and raving about Netflix, I gotta be honest. I've had Netflix for the past 10 years. And to be all the way real with y'all, I've never clicked on, never. I've never went to I've never said, I gotta click on the Breakfast Club. No, I've never said that. I gotta be real with y'all because I've been getting it for free for so long on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. It seems like these guys have actually went dormant. I'm gonna be real. Yo, look, I got Netflix right now and have never clicked on a Joe and Jada podcast. And this is not even hate. It's like I'm used to clicking on YouTube because let's keep it all the way real. Joe and Jada was starting to get their weight up. Yeah, I wasn't always a fan. I got to call it what it is. I was not always a fan. I always sat back and said, no, I am not. I don't really care what they got. I watched them like the first episode. They was a little rusty. These guys started to heat up. They started to catch traction. The Breakfast Club has always been somebody. They've always done this space justice. But now that you take it to Netflix, I'm just being real. The visual isn't there. People don't care as much to pay the $8, the $10, $16 that they paying every month to watch y'all. I'm just saying. People will rather, hey, look, I got Netflix for movies. That's just all strictly Netflix is for. And when Jake Paul has a fight on live or That's it. I don't look at Netflix for nothing else. So I gotta be real. We remember when it all came out, right? The lineup of the podcast joining the streamer includes The Breakfast Club, co-hosted by Charlamagne Tha God, and one of the biggest broadcast radio shows in the country. My Favorite Murder, one of the most successful true crime podcast shows from high-profile talents such as Grammy-nominated music superstars Fat Joe and Jadakiss. So they was on their way, like everybody went to Netflix. Just abandon YouTube where your visual and the audience is already there because it took y'all time to build that. I gotta be real. I wasn't always a fan of the Joe and Jada show. I grew to be a fan because it keeps popping up on my feed on YouTube. So I have to watch it, and I also cover these dudes. So, just like Jim Jones, just like Mano, and the Let's Rap About It podcast, it all plays into it, but the visual is the most important. You know why? Because these guys could take the fast check, but the visual is what pays you. Because when you're visual and when you're easily accessible, everybody can see you. Yeah, because they ain't been doing nothing on their YouTube pages. They doing bad. At the end of the day, when people can see you, you won't have to beg like Charlamagne Tha God for people to click on your video on Netflix. Pay attention, y'all, because I want y'all to really pay attention and listen to the struggles and just the frustrations in Charlamagne Tha God's voice. Click on our video. It's like they begging. He's begging at this point. Pay attention.
Ha! YouTube, I know y'all pissed off right now. Okay, another clip, but we're on Netflix, man. Stop acting like y'all don't have motherfucking Netflix. I'm sick of y'all acting like y'all don't have Netflix. It actually disgusts me. If it was any other paywall, I would completely understand. Netflix been around just as long as The Breakfast Club. It's on everybody's remote controls. It's in hotel rooms. You got Netflix. Talking about, we ain't paying for Breakfast Club. You paid for Diddy Doc. You paid for Stranger Things. You paid to watch Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. You know why you paid? Because you've been paying for Netflix for the last 15 years. It's not like, Breakfast Club is on there now, so now we charging you more money to watch. Just go to the podcast section, click on the podcast section, type in Breakfast Club, and everything be right there. Donkey of the day, the full interview, whatever you're looking for, the full episode. Go do it, man. Okay? It's just change. That's all. Change is good. Have a great day.
He's basically begging the audience to go on over to Netflix. And I gotta be real, Charlamagne. Hey, yo, look, I love their show. I love what they got going on, right? And I love anybody that's trying to get to success and get some money. But once you took the visual away, yeah, y'all can take the fast check. You can take a part of that 200 million. Yeah, let's call it what it is, y'all. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't work for the people. Nobody is really going on Netflix to go see podcasts. Now, over time, if we get some viral clips coming out of there, it's been nothing that'll really make me check. And I have Netflix. I gotta stress this to y'all. I have Netflix, but I just won't click on it and say, let me go to a Charlamagne's episode. Let me go to The Breakfast Club. Let me go to Joe and Jada. These guys have completely taken themselves off YouTube. They have taken themselves out of visibility to where it was easily accessible for the people. Now, at the end of the day, see, I know that this is my core audience, right? I know YouTube is my core audience, so I would never go away from that. These guys essentially chose the bag over the audience, which is cool. But Charlamagne, I gotta be real. Don't get on here crying now. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all got the bag. See, I didn't hear Joe and Jada cry about this not once, because they're rappers and they got the bag. They don't care about that. They got the Netflix bag. Now, when it comes to Charlamagne, these guys is a little different because they do what I do. They know how to sit there in front of a microphone and actually express themselves in a different manner, and they love to express themselves to millions, if not zillions of people. So they love to do that. When it comes to Joe and Jada, they just here. They rappers that turn podcasters. So at the end of the day, I got to be real. It's sad what's happening to them, because going to Netflix, I knew this was going to happen in the beginning. It's going to be a failed venture. That's why Netflix just pulled out of the Paramount deal. The Warner Brothers deal, they pulled out because they see they're not even making nothing off these guys podcasting on Netflix. Nobody really cares. That's the real situation here, y'all. When you really break down what's going on here, nobody cares to really use their $8, $10, whatever they spend in a month on Netflix to go and look at a Breakfast Club interview. Nobody cares. Nobody cares to go look at a Joe and Jada interview. We just started liking you niggas. So at the end of the day, for y'all to go to Netflix, who cares? And imagine how many other people are on Netflix that nobody is really watching. Nobody really cares. Yeah, Netflix just gave them the bag. Don't get me wrong. Salute to the bag. Salute to getting your money. That's the ultimate deal. But now you got to ask yourself, would you sell out for the bag? Because that's what it is. You're going to sell out for the bag, not to get the visual, not to get the people paying attention to you, because now you're on an app. It's up to the people to click on that app and say, let me go here. See, the views is not adding up, y'all. And I want to say this real quick. I spoke to a very famous dude behind closed doors, right? And he said the same thing. He said, nah, Harlem, I take that bag. If the bag is there, I'm going to take the bag. You heard? But I would have to be free and not be exclusivity, because I would need to do something else. Because if they going to lock me down on an app on Netflix and not put out our episodes on YouTube or any free marketing, I got to do something else. I said, you're a smart man, because I thought to myself, hey, these guys, they're not seeing anymore. It's over. It's over. They took the money. But ask me, do they really care? They don't give a shit. Especially when you're in a rapper's standpoint. The rappers just want the bag. You heard? Charlamagne wants the visual in the bag. See, but I know how Charlamagne is looking at this. He already got the bag. You understand? He already got the bag. Now he needs the visual. It's nasty work what's going on, y'all. Look, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. Get down in my comment section. Let me know how y'all feel. Yo, it's your boy E Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Charlamagne is now showing the frustrations for Netflix. It is what it is. Y'all went and took that bag. Yeah, $200 million. That's the ultimate bag. I got to salute it. But at the end of the day, don't start your crying for people to come over there and click on your... I don't think that's going to happen, because we're so used to getting it for free for years, and just even putting it on YouTube. Put something on you. You got to know how to market. They need to hire dudes that know how to market what y'all got going on Netflix, because at the end of the day, just y'all names alone, Charlamagne Tha God, DJ Envy, Joe, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, is not going to bring it there. Because think about it. At the end of the day, Fat Joe and Jadakiss, they can't even sell records right now. The music industry is dead. They can't even sell records. So now they're trying to sell this podcast for $8, $10 a month. I wouldn't pay for it. Would you? Get down in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel. Smash that like button. Hype this video up. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. It's only going to get worse from here. Salute.
Ha! YouTube, I know y'all pissed off right now. Okay, another clip, but we're on Netflix, man. Stop acting like y'all don't have motherfucking Netflix. I'm sick of y'all acting like y'all don't have Netflix. It actually disgusts me. If it was any other paywall, I would completely understand. Netflix been around just as long as The Breakfast Club. It's on everybody's remote controls. It's in hotel rooms. You got Netflix. Talking about, we ain't paying for Breakfast Club. You paid for Diddy Doc. You paid for Stranger Things. You paid to watch Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. You know why you paid? Because you've been paying for Netflix for the last 15 years. It's not like, Breakfast Club is on there now, so now we charging you more money to watch. Just go to the podcast section, click on the podcast section, type in Breakfast Club, and everything be right there. Donkey of the day, the full interview, whatever you're looking for, the full episode. Go do it, man. Okay? It's just change. That's all. Change is good. Have a great
We gon' talk that talk, understand, 'cause